math just ain't mathing.
Yeah, the math ain't mathing.
Math ain't mathing.
Math ain't mathing. I see you. I see you.
That shit. Where you at?
Because I did the days accordingly.
We talking about the Bible.
And
Yeah,
a lot.
The Bible.
The King James?
you damn right.
That's right.
That's what y'all talking about?
What you think you know about it?
What's
I
wrong with
don't
the
know
King
nothing
James?
about the Bible, baby. I know about
What you know about
what's
the King
going
James?
on. I know what they said. I know what they wrote.
What did they say?
They said that, you know.
That he was what?
The what?
Come on.
We know what you're gonna say.
You know what you're gonna say.
Right.
What I'm going to say?
That he was a homosexual.
King James? Absolutely. That's what I read about.
Now read the Bible for her. Now read the Bible for the sister.
Hold up. Y'all Christians?
We the real
We
Christians.
believe in Christ, yes.
Y'all believe in Jesus Christ.
The Son
The
of
man
God.
that you would know as Jesus Christ, but that's not what we call him.
The Son of God.
What do y'all call him?
His Hebrew
Yahushua.
name.
Yeah,
Go to
okay. So y'all Hebrew Israelites.
we
You
are
are
Israelites,
too.
yes, and you are too, and he is too.
You can't tell me what I am.
What's your
Sean, you
national-
right.
You black?
But hold up.
You black?
Hold up
Are you
now.
black?
Hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up.
Are you black?
I'm not black, I'm brown.
Are you African American?
What country is brown? I want to go there.
What country is black?
Exactly.
Where it's at?
Ain't no.
And I can take you to Israel. Read that for her, man. Show her that.
Have you been to Israel?
I've been a lot of places.
Show me your passport.
Damn, that's personal. You just
Hold
did
up.
me.
Have you been to Israel?
That's personal.
Show me.
That's
Have
personal.
you been to Mecca?
That's personal.
Show me your passport.
That's personal.
What Mecca got to do with anything?
What?
That's
What does
personal.
Mecca have to do with anything?
Hold on. Don't answer these
Have you
questions.
been to Israel?
That's personal.
Yes or no?
That's personal.
Have you been to Israel?
Hold on.
It don't matter if it's personal. Everything is personal, baby.
I didn't ask you no
Everything.
Please call me
But
Joel.
I'm telling you.
I didn't ask you no personal
Alright.
question.
What's your name?
Hey,
Joel.
take another angle.
Joel.
I didn't ask you no personal question.
Yes, you did. You tell me if you're Israelite. You telling me what I am. That's personal, baby.
So what's your nationality?
My nationality is what I said it is.
Okay. Let's get back to King James.
I was born in America.
All right.
But I'm not saying I'm American.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm born in America.
So you go back to something.
I go back to something. I go back to West Africa.
Okay, good. Very good. What's up?
I have a question, not a personal question, broad question. I believe it on practice. I believe it.
Then you know it. You don't believe it. You know it.
I know it. Okay. What's the purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like what? If I was to practice it, or I guess what's the end goal? Like what's the difference between me?
Deuteronomy 28:1.
What's the difference between me actually practicing and me just living the way I live?
Deuteronomy 28:1.
You know what I'm saying?
This book of
Let me
Deuteronomy,
help you get
chapter 28 and verse 1. And this book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1.
Listen.
And it shall come to pass,
Listen.
if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Your God.
to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Where's our people at right now?
Here,
What rank are we among the nations?
the lowest.
Read it again. Fast.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all the nations of the earth.
Do you want
So
that?
you explain that then.
I want that.
You explain
That's why we got.
that.
Because
No, not him, not him. You said it.
handle her.
Listen, sis.
No, ain't no explain that.
So listen, sis.
Hold up.
In the
wait.
book of Deuteronomy 28, which we're reading out the Bible, it's going to explain to you why we're the lowest ranking
No, I
nation
want
on
you
the
to
earth.
explain.
So
Why?
listen.
I'm listening.
So verse 1 is telling you, in order for you to come back to your former glory and be the best nation above all nations of the earth, you have to come back to your heritage, which is the commandments of your God.
That's the end goal.
Now, what if you don't do it?
Who is my God?
We're gonna show you. What if you don't do it? 15.
Verse 15, but if it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Read 47.
Verse 47, because thou servest not the Lord thy God
Because you said I know it, but I don't really practice.
with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things, there shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Now you gotta serve these other nations. That's our history. Read on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
Hold on. What are you gonna do?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck
Come on.
until he hath destroyed thee.
I know that, but that's what I'm saying. If I'm living that, if that's all I know, then that can't that be worse. You know what I'm saying? So what's to convince me? What's to convince me
Let me ask
to
you
practice
One
it?
thing at a time.
You know what I'm saying? If I know that, if I know that,
You asking for a motive? Why should I serve this guy?
I would say this should be motivation.
That's motivation.
But what I'm saying is,
What exactly,
that's a
though?
such
What
thing. That's a
exactly?
such thing as Stockholm syndrome.
Yes.
So we have to address everything. We can't pretend like certain shit don't exist.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Yes.
So if I'm comfortable because my forefathers lived that, and I see that this is a better way,
What's a better way?
just if I'm comfortable where I am.
How? Look at our lifestyle. Look
No,
at our
you
people.
understand, but if you don't know no better, realistically,
Hosea 6:4.
if you don't know no better,
4-6,
that's all you
4-6.
know. So what's to convince me to go against it?
I'm with you.
What's to convince me to live uncomfortably to achieve that?
Well, I'm with you. Read this.
This
Hosea
is the
4.
book of Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6.
He just said, if you don't do this,
Then I'm gonna be where I am, where I'm comfortable.
let me say something. He
Yeah.
said, if you don't do this, you're gonna be destroyed. But how? Read, because you still exist. How are you destroyed? Read.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
For what?
For lack of knowledge.
That's the kind of destruction our people are facing. That's why we
Well,
kill
we're
it.
asking for knowledge today,
Let
baby.
me
help
talk.
us.
Let me talk to him.
Help us.
Let me talk to him. I've been trained at this. We are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. That's why our people kill each other. That's why our marriages don't work.
Right.
That's why our children sell dope. That's why our daughters prostitute their bodies.
Right.
That's why we coons for the other nation, but we hate our own people but love the damn white man.
Right.
Because we destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Right.
And then you have 2 or 3 people of us that know a damn thing. And what happened when he say something? Man, get out of here, man. That's how he's treated by his nation. But these other people have a nation. The white man has something called solidarity.
I don't see. That's what I'm saying. Like where I stand is, I don't love the white man.
Good.
Good. Honestly,
Good.
I know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
But how you gonna help your nation?
But
That's the question.
Tell me.
what I'm saying is where I am. Where I
Why
am.
you talking about only yourself?
Even if I
who's-
talk about
who's
my
standing
nation,
right
my nation is right now. Even if I say
Look, hold it down,
I don't give a fuck about the white man or where,
We don't.
because I know what he is. Because I know what he
The
is.
devil the Bible speaks of.
That's the devil. The blue-eyed devil.
You're right.
What? My nation realistically gonna consist of my family and the hood that I came from.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you're comfortable, because you're only worried about you and yourself and your family. But we are worried about
Everybody.
all of our
Not even just my family. Like I say, my nation is where my family and the hood that I come from.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Leviticus 19:17. We're gonna show you who your nation is.
The book of Leviticus.
Hold up. Why do y'all go by the Bible that the white man?
white man. They're not right.
The white man wrote this?
Hold up 1 second. What kind of Bible y'all read?
I'm gonna talk
The
to
King
you.
James version.
White man ain't right none of them.
Wait, everybody slow down, slow down.
King James not white?
No.
What color is he?
That's him right there, like him, Philip Drummond. Look,
Philip Drummond.
because Philip Drummond is a damn white man, but I'm joking. I'm joking. But look,
You a fool.
but look, no, we try to keep it light. But look,
I understand.
yeah.
What teach us?
what y'all asking are pertinent questions, but what he's trying to tell you is his love and direction is towards not just the people in his neighborhood or his immediate family,
For all of us.
because it says that. Read that, 1917.
The book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. And it reads, Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Which our people do,
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
which our people don't do. We correct people. Our people just let you go to hell and die. We just let you go to hell in a
Hey,
handbasket.
it's a saying.
So
To
y'all
hell with that
believe
nigga.
in heaven and hell?
Wait, listen. That's a figure of speech. Listen, read.
Okay.
And not suffer sin upon him.
My job is not to allow you to sin. My job is not allow you to know the law and not do it. Read.
Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Which what we do, we hold grudges against each other. We got gang violence. We got niggas got eternal beef. Come on.
Making songs called "Get It Back in Blood."
Right. Come on.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as
Now you said,
thyself.
wait. You said your neighbor is just your family and immediate people. But wait.
but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Come on.
I am the Lord.
Now the neighbor is the children of thy people.
Well, me myself personally, I can't speak for everyone. Me myself personally, I work for a large corporation. I make it known that I love my people.
Okay.
In general.
What's love? What's love?
What's love?
Yes.
Above all else, when everyone else is judging them, I can see the reason why certain shit is in place.
That's compassion.
I can see.
That's empathy.
Hold on, what is love to you?
Yeah.
Everybody has. No, you going by the Bible.
The Lord said go by the Bible.
That's right.
The Lord,
But I'm saying
Most High God.
You have to reach everyone where. That's what I'm saying. If I'm not there, you have to reach me where my definition of love is.
No, the Lord don't say that. The Lord said bring you here.
Yeah, but that's
What
your
does the Lord say
right
that
now.
love is?
Right now,
Right here?
right now, that's your Lord.
That's our Lord.
Your
You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not there,
This is why we're trying to get you.
The Lord of this Bible said, the Lord of this Bible says that I have surnamed you Israel even though you have not known me. Read this.
This is the book of 1 John.
You don't even have to know him. He know you. Read it.
Chapter 5 and verse 2. By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep his commandments.
That's how we love each other, by keeping the laws that you know but don't practice. But you can't love me without keeping the laws. Wait. One more.
For this is the love of God.
What?
That we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
And they're not
Wait a
uncomfortable.
minute. So
But-
love. Hold up. Love is the commandment.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you got it.
Because if you love me,
What
that's
are
a
the
woman, right?
commandments of God though? Hold on.
All right, I ain't gonna blow you.
Love
But if I love you, I can't say
God.
nothing to her. I can't be sizing her, you know,
Yeah,
because the
right.
Bible says thou shalt not commit adultery.
But
That's love.
But
God, then what are the
where I'm from, that just
That's a great question.
So
where I'm from, that's called respect.
Because I need to know what love
that's what
is.
love
Respect only Exodus 2 and
Okay.
20.
But let me,
25.
hey,
Respect
brother,
only
hey,
apply to one type of people.
but hey brother, let's say I speak Spanish
Yes, sir.
and you speak English.
Yes, sir. You speaking in tongues.
And no, I'm just
That's what that means.
I'm just saying let's say Spanish is my native. Spanish is the first language that I learned.
Yahweh es de Dios para all familia.
So no. So what I'm saying is, you can't reach me where I am.
I'm reaching you now.
Unless
You
because
getting it. She getting it. Both
no,
of y'all.
I'm
I'm
saying
trying to understand
I comprehend it and I understand.
Good.
And I can see why it's
Psalm 110 and 11.
it's a thing. But if what I come from, if what I come from naturally since birth, me, not my lineage, but what I come from naturally since birth, it's a certain type. It's a certain type of environment. It's a certain type of belief. It's a certain type of culture. Why should I
Change to this.
Yeah.
We showing you. Look, how am I gonna stop the brutality and rape of our women in the inner city? Am I just gonna tell them to stop? Or am I gonna make it our culture not to do that? How am I gonna stop homosexuality running rampant in our community? Am I gonna tell them to stop? Or am I gonna tell them it's our culture not to do that?
This Atlanta, Georgia, baby.
Am I gonna tell
Homosexuality.
Am I gonna tell Atlanta to stop? Or am I gonna say, Atlanta, it's not your culture to do this? And raise
Absolutely. They're following the Greeks and the fucking Romans.
Hey!
That's what they're doing.
She know. So
But the thing about it is, media portrays and they influence our men to be like that, and women too.
And now we influencing the men to, because he understands we influencing him to join in what we do. Now it's another teacher.
But how do we spread this amongst our people?
Right here. Yo, somebody got music playing?
This is a,
Oh, me, I got music playing.
In your phone?
Yes.
You can turn it down, please, for the camera.
Okay.
If I can hear it, the camera
I
going
will
definitely
turn
pick it up.
down. I will turn it down.
this is the book of Psalm, chapter 111 and verse 10.
Watch this.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
So first you got to know who the Lord
Wait,
is.
we should fear the Lord or
Yes.
we shouldn't fear the Lord?
Read it again.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
The first step to being wise is to know Yahweh is God and he could kill me if he want.
respect for him.
If he want to send a tornado on a good day through this place, we have faith and knowledge that God can do that.
You the captain, right?
He's the captain. He's the captain. He's the captain.
That's right.
I know that's motherfucking right. I know that's right.
All right.
I know that's okay. Team.
Now read this.
Okay, let me.
It's okay, sister.
All right,
Sister, you ain't bothering us.
No, I respect.
As long as he's cool, we cool. Read.
A good understanding have all
He's the
they.
Lord.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
So you can't understand unless you turn to doing the commandments. Because you know that doing those commandments stops this perpetual cycle.
That's right.
The white man loses his power when we stop living the way that he has designed for us to live.
But let me ask you this: how do we get the majority to follow what's going
What we
on?
doing right now.
What they talking
But
about.
the thing about it is the majority. This is a minority.
Right, no, wait.
Whoa.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
It's
We're a small amount of people right here, right now in the city.
right,
of
but it's
Atlanta,
also
in the middle of
another
Atlanta.
camp up there. It's about 2, 3, 4 camps down there.
But
This
that's
thing is
small.
mainstream, man.
It's a
It's
big-
everywhere.
Well, I mean,
Wait,
what she
the camps
saying is
everywhere.
like realistically.
Realistic.
Everywhere.
There's camps everywhere.
Realistically,
But
even
st-
across the seas.
Statistically speaking, though,
Get this.
what they call African American, what they call African American, isn't practicing this. The
Right,
majority.
right.
So what?
That's what
So what her question is, how statistically can we get the majority of what we call African Americans
After he brings us
to
all
practice?
Look, you see this right here? You know how many people gonna see this
How
across
many?
around the world?
Out of 1 billion something, how many?
And it's multiple other camps getting thousands of views. This is why we do it, so that the majority can see how we supposed to be living.
And then y'all talking about following.
Find that.
Hey,
That's the answer.
A
Don't
lot of
leave that
people-
point.
Hold up, but look, also though, what they also want you to realize, right? This isn't for everybody, right? If we go to the book of Zechariah, while that brother's looking for that, Zechariah 13:8, it talks about a 1/3, right? So there's, go ahead and read that if you got that.
That's the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come.
Hold on, don't get distracted, listen to it.
And this the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
See, 2 parts are not going to come. So if there's 100% of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the people that descend from us scattered abroad due to the Atlantic slave trade that are actually Israelites and don't know it, right? 2/3 of those people, 66%, aren't going to even come into the truth. They're not going to care about it. They're going to be comfortable, right? Living in the society that they're living in right now. 1/3, 33% of us are destined to come into the truth and actually practice it and teach people that this is what they're supposed to do. Yeah, see, it's for a few.
Read this. Read this.
There's a book of Second Esdras. There's a book of Second Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many.
That's why there's so many people doing everything.
I know this word is for me.
Many.
Oh,
He
many.
said
He didn't.
For me, my people. I ain't saying for me.
This world isn't for us.
My
He didn't say that.
people.
You gotta hear it again. Read it
All
again.
right, read it
The
again.
book of Second Esdras, chapter 8,
What's your
verse
name?
1.
Latanya.
Latanya, Shalom. That means peace. What's your name, man?
Well, I bring peace, baby. My name will mean peace, but I know. But I'm gonna give it peace before I
Book,
go.
the book of Second Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many.
That's why you got this nation here, they practicing damn Buddhism. This nation here, they practicing Taoism. These people Catholic. These people Baptist. These people Muslim. These people Methodist. You got all many types of walks of life of people. This world was made for many types of people. Come on.
Why you gotta
wait,
have-
wait,
Why
wait,
you
wait,
gotta
wait, 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 wait.
Why you got
wait,
you got that
wait,
hell
wait,
natural?
wait,
And why
wait,
you got that
wait,
hell natural?
wait, Shemai, listen,
And
read,
you got the ways.
read, listen.
And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
You hear that? Everybody ain't gonna make it, bro.
All right, so who's it for you? The strong survive only?
The Israelites.
That's right.
The ones that come back to their nationality and the heritage that the white man took from us.
You already keep it in your
right?
head. You gotta come be with us.
All right, so where you from?
I'm from here.
You
Well,
from
she's so
Atlanta,
wrong.
Georgia?
Yeah,
What side you from?
I'm from the east side.
East side.
Yeah.
Where you
Call this number
from?
every Friday. You can ask any question you want. You don't have to give your name.
Jerusalem.
8:30.
You
That's
were
facts.
born in Jerusalem?
That's the mother
don't
of
matter.
us all.
That's the mother of us all. Says the scriptures.
That's what you believe.
Galatians
my
chapter
family's
6,
from.
26, right?
That's what you believe.
Yeah,
That's what you know.
yeah.
Now what you
That's
think?
what we reading.
Hey, give me
That's what you know, not what you think.
give me Jeremiah 17:4. Give me Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes is 24:23, right? I just want to bring this up for y'all.
When do we
Because
get
look,
back?
Get back where?
To Jerusalem.
Yeah.
once Hamashiach comes back, but like I said, the only people he's taking back are the 1/3 that come back to the law, statutes, commandments, and the heritage that was taken from them. Right?
Wake 'em
All right,
up.
check this out.
Come, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from their heritage,
See, it says, even thou will discontinue from your heritage, right?
that I have given thee.
That the Most High gave you, right? So Israelite is a heritage that was given to us by the Most High. It's not just a nationality that we picked up. It's not a name or a color that the cracker gave us, like black or brown, or African American, a Haitian, a Dominican, a Mexican, right?
that's right.
So this is our
We are
nationality
all
that was
one.
given.
We are all
Well, I ain't gonna say we're all one, but the
No,
so-called blacks,
we're all
Hispanics, and
one.
Native Americans are one, right? We're not Africans. Everybody's skin to
That's
you
what
ain't
I
kin to you.
mean.
You know what I'm
That's what I
saying?
mean.
We ain't
Yeah.
Ishmaelites or Arabs, none of that, right?
Yeah.
The Asiatic ain't just yeah.
God.
That's what I
And I will
believe.
cause thee to serve thy enemies.
And it says what? That he's gonna do what?
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
He's she getting distracted right now.
I'm talking about some real shit.
All right, read it again. Hold on.
That's his wife, brother.
I don't
Yeah,
give
but
a
you did.
damn about the parents. Let me give all y'all a
I know.
Don't mind.
Thank you for reading the story.
I know.
Thank you for saying the story.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter
Hey, but sis, I want you to listen though, right? Check this out.
Like when I read the Bible,
and verse 4.
I understand that when the
Thank you for
Israelites
introducing yourself.
ran to Egypt, when the Israelites ran to Egypt, it's because the white people could differentiate us from them. You know what I'm saying? Like the road.
If you call your sister, you can come warm up now, and then you can ask. Y'all can continue to ask questions. Y'all welcome to stay. Y'all ain't gotta go.
No, we don't have to go.
I want to bring
but
this last scripture out for you though, right?
I respect. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's just a respect thing.
Exodus
I
2:25.
respect-
Wait,
I respect-
respect. Just for respect. Exodus 2:25. Just because we're talking about respect.
Yes. I definitely respect.
Because you know the Lord is
God.
not a respecter of persons. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Watch this.
The Lord is. Ooh, the Lord is strict.
Yes.
Y'all don't understand. The Lord is.
And I'm afraid of him because I'll be messing up.
I
Exodus
know
2:25.
exactly
That-
what
yeah.
it is.
Just the book of Exodus, chapter 2, verse 25.
Read.
And it reads, and God looked upon the children of Israel, and God had respect unto them.
That's who only people that Most High respect is the Israelites. So you are a Hebrew Israelite, and you too. And why wouldn't you want
Prove
that?
it though.
So the point.
She said,
All right. So look, hold on. Hey, give me Deuteronomy.
I believe it, but
Did y'all go over that already?
I'll say what I do.
Well, hold on. Before you get that, go ahead and give me
Let him say
Ecclesiastes.
something, let him say something, let him say
I mean Ecclesiastes.
let him say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
My reason for believing it, like even just my initial belief for believing, like I said, I don't practice, but it don't mean that I know something isn't true.
I get that,
Because
but, you know,
there's a
everybody has their own.
there's a land without its original people, and there's a people without its original land. You know what I'm saying? So just like a puzzle, those people without land go to that land without its people. You know what I'm saying? So I believe.
Well, I mean,
To complete the puzzle, to get to that land, you got to do something first.
right. That's what I was about to bring
You
this
can't
out,
get
right?
to that land unless you put the puzzle pieces together, and the ones that we missing as a nation is keeping the laws and believing in
You
Christ.
can say
So
that,
look.
but everybody fear for themselves. baby.
You can't continue not to practice, right? You got to bring her into the truth. If you got a family, kids, whatever, you got to bring them into this truth. You can't get back to that land and attach yourself back to it without the commandments that was given to you to get there, right? Because you got to understand, looking at the history and the order that we were given everything in, right? We actually got the law, statutes, and commandments, right? We got that love from God before we actually walked into the land of Israel, right? So you can't really talk about the land without talking about what was given to walk into that land, right? The ones that didn't want to follow the law, statutes, commandments, they was purged out in the wilderness, right? The ones that didn't want to practice, we left their ass behind. You feel me? So we're gonna do the same thing here. That's why I brought that scripture out before in Zechariah 13 for the 2/3 and the 1/3. Hold up, sis. So what you gotta understand is this: that if you don't start practicing to try to make yourself one of those 1/3 that get to go back to that land, it's no way that you're gonna make it, right? So read this.
The book of Sirach, chapter 24 and verse 23.
If you were listening, Jeremiah told you that we discontinued from the heritage that was given to us by God, right? The way we discontinued from it is by slavery, right? The white man took it from us and then he called us a black man, right? Or a Hispanic man or a Native American man. And with that heritage that they gave us in that name, it stripped the heritage that the Most High gave us and gave us whatever the white man wanted to give us, right? So now we live like niggas in America instead of like Hebrew Israelites, right? So go ahead.
All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High God.
So the sister, and I'm sure you probably asked at some point, why are we coming from the Bible? The reason why is because this is the book that the Most High gave to his chosen people, right? The ones that he has respect on, as Adawan just brought out a minute ago, right? Go ahead.
Even the law.
Written time and time again.
It hasn't been rewritten. You'd have to show me proof of that. But before we get there, one thing at a time. Go ahead. Because what we don't like to do, we don't like to regurgitate stuff that people said throughout time without any facts to prove it. You feel what I'm saying? We know that it hasn't been rewritten because we could go back into the Paleo Hebrew and we could read in the Paleo exactly what it says in the English.
That's right. What book are you reading from right now?
What?
What book is this you're reading from right now?
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus. It's from the Apocrypha, one of the books that isn't in the original canon of the Bible. I mean the current canon of the Bible, I should say. It's in the original. It's not in the current canon, is what I should say. But go ahead, continue reading that.
All these things are the book of the covenant. All these things.
But why is your hair red?
Hold on, sis. So all these things are the book of the covenant.
All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High God. Even the law which Moses commanded for an heritage unto the congregations of Jacob.
Yeah, see, I heard you say that you can't mess with the Bible. That's the problem, right?
I can't follow the Bible, baby.
It's because you think it's made by a white man, right?
It is.
So we just showed you that King James was a black man. So what's your proof of that?
What you mean? It was rewritten time and time again.
So I'm asking you, who
Show me
wrote
that
it?
this specific Bible was written by a black man. Can I stop? Wait,
This
what?
specific Bible has King James
You
name on
said I'm a Hebrew Israelite, right? You said that, right?
They teaching you.
So why are you telling me that I can't touch the Bible?
He was telling you not to touch that man's, property. That's all it was. But
It's not.
But look, sis.
It's not a big deal.
look, sis.
What?
This is King James,
I
right?
can see that.
All right.
I already saw that.
This is a. Here, let me show you this one. This is a book from Cambridge University. It's a different picture, right? More
I
proof
don't
that
give
he's
a
a black
damn
man.
about Cambridge
I mean, I'm
University.
sure you don't care, but what I'm trying to tell
Tell
you
me
is,
about some shit
he's.
that's real. You talk about Cambridge University.
What do you mean show you some stuff that's real? This is a book. You
Nah,
know
I'm
Cambridge
not trying to
University
go
is the
against
number
you,
5
real
university on the planet, right? They wouldn't
What?
have any fake, they wouldn't write any books with fake information in it. You know that, right?
Hold up, the white man wouldn't write anything with fake information?
Who said that the white man wrote this? That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know,
Right.
Cambridge is from England. You know, England was started by black people, right?
That's right.
The Moors? Is that what you're talking about?
The Moors didn't start England, but yeah, some of them were black. But that ain't who I was talking about. No, I was talking
Alright,
about the
who you talking
Israelites.
about?
The Israelites started England.
Bring it out.
Well, let me get on the microphone so I can feel like
Well, hold on, sis. You can't do that.
Alright.
But the main thing I want to bring out, right? If we go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28, because you asked us for proof, right?
No, I'm asking you for proof. Absolutely.
All right. Hopefully you get this, right?
So this is what, King James Version what?
This is the King James. It comes from 1611, which is when it was originally compiled, or when they finished the compilation of it. He didn't write it. He had 47 Hebrew and Greek scholars compile it from the year 1603 to 1611, right? So it was a 7-year translation that it took. That's how long it took. So it wasn't something that they just wrote down or rewrote. And what actually happened was all those other translations that you know about, the ESV, the NSVB, the NIV, right? All those different translations. Right.
Okay.
Those translations weren't actually rewritten. They were just retranslated from this King James version. So the reason we use the King James is specifically because this is the original one that was translated specifically from the Hebrew and Greek scroll. So we know that this is the right book. Had no touching or anything like that from a white man, right? We ain't worried about that. So
take one step back. Just one step.
So that's the reason we use this, because it's the most accurate rendition of the English translated Bible, or transliterated Bible from the Hebrew and Greek scrolls, right? It really don't have nothing to do with who wrote it. But we're telling you that this was commissioned by a black man who ran Europe and was from a family of people you can Google or look up, however you do history, called a line of Jacobean rulers. Jacobean meaning they come from Jacob, the man of the Bible, whose name was changed to Israel, whose kids are the Israelites.
That's right.
Now we're gonna go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and give you the proof, because
So how does it benefit me to know this information?
how does it benefit you to know this information?
Right,
All right.
right.
The way it benefits you, right? The main way it benefits you to know this information?
Yes.
One, if you believe in heaven, you can't get into heaven without knowing the information in this book and coming back to it. That's the first thing, most
If
importantly.
you believe in heaven.
If you believe in
That's
heaven,
one thing.
right?
All right.
So, second thing would be, if you believe in your actual heritage, hold on, sis. You asked me the question, so let me answer it, right? You also, if you know anything about your heritage, right? Where would you say your people come from? What would you say your actual heritage is? West Africa.
That's where my people come from.
Okay, so what is the main heritage, or what was the main heritage before the colonialization of the West Africans over there? What was their main heritage? What type of practices did they keep? You know, the people like the Yoruba people, the Igbo people, the Ashanti people, the Akan people. You know what I'm saying? Most likely one of those groups you come from.
Yes.
What was their actual quote-unquote religion or way of life that they lived before the white man got there in 1619? Because we can physically look it up for you. I can show it to you.
Well, let's look it up. Because I don't know what their religion was.
Well, I want to ask you first.
Hold on. No religion was pushed on me as my upbringing. Like when I was, coming up, nobody pushed religion on me.
Okay.
Not Christian, not Hebrew, not none of that shit.
Right.
But I understand that my people came from West Africa,
Okay.
Cameroon to be exact.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what religion they follow.
Okay.
I don't follow a religion.
I'm sure you don't.
I
We don't
understand
either.
God, higher power. I understand that. The universe, the energy, the levels, shit like that.
You don't mess with that, but all right.
Okay. Well, that's what I mess with.
Okay.
Okay. I respect you. You respect me.
I got you.
What I deal with.
But you asked the question. I would like to teach you though, if that's possible, right? So, the thing I'd like to say is, when it goes to West Africa, the people from Cameroon all the way down to Angola, all the way up to the Ivory Coast, they were actually Hebrew Israelites, right? The vast majority of them anyway. The ones that weren't were the ones that sold you into slavery. So chances are, if you're here, you were one of the ones that got shipped out, which means you were a Hebrew Israelite too. Now, hold on, guys. Hold up, sis. I'm going to when I finish my little message. You just got to give me a second, right? So, when you go into history, the people from Cameroon, right? Because I actually went to work with one. They specifically.
Okay.
Just listen, sis. There's one specifically that I did some research with, right? He's a Cameroonian that actually is from Cameroon, right? He speaks the language and everything.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. He went through and gave me some history that I already knew because I went to Georgia State and looked it up, but him being somebody that I was able to talk to, he basically, he rendered the history to be true, right? There's a word that they use for Black Americans, so-called, right? Over there in Cameroon, they call this a kata, right? It means cotton picking nigga, right? In English terms, in simple terms, right? That's a term specifically from Cameroon. Most Israelites don't know that, right? So, I spoke to him in 2021, and his dad actually calls us that right now, just last year. So, can't be something that changed. Well, I'm saying that his one person comes from a group of people. That group of people have a stigma towards us, right? And a name that they use and everything. But the point I'm trying to make is this, right? She think I'm talking about one person. But the point I was trying to make is that, well, look, the point I'm trying to make, you are here in America, right? Which would mean that you're a Hebrew Israelite due to the Atlantic slave trade, which means that the people in Cameroon shipped you out and brought you here, right? That's actually in the Bible. If you wanted time to show you, I can show you the proof of that. The actual slave trade is written in the Bible as a curse for the Israelites. It's only happened to the Israelites, right? So,
I love y'all.
Hey, y'all
hey, we love you too.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah, we out here every Saturday.
Thank you for taking the time to explain to me. I'm sorry. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
And the reason you had to go is because you don't think that it's possible that a Cameroon could think we're a kata, right? That's why you live?
No, absolutely not. I just gotta go. I respect everything you said. I appreciate you for taking the time to explain it to me.
What's the reason on your way out? She ain't listening to it. You don't listening the whole time.
Don't think that I'm listening. I want to listen to you, but I just gotta go.
Well, he got a flyer, so if you want to listen, you got the information. You can watch the YouTube. Y'all can come back if you live in Atlanta. We're here every single Saturday at the same spot.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
I absolutely appreciate
you ever want to come politic and learn your real heritage, then this is what it is, right?
I appreciate you. I appreciate you for reporting, everybody. Y'all be safe out here. I love y'all. I don't give a fuck. I don't know y'all, but I love y'all.
We love you too, sis.
All right.
Hey, brother, I hope you do start practicing. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I want to leave you with this. Deuteronomy 7:6. On the way out. All right. I didn't get to bring out the fact that we was in the slave trade, but I'm sure you know that. If you want to go over with us sometime, Deuteronomy 28:68, right? Okay, come. So, but Deuteronomy 7:6. Somebody get that right quick.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So the Most High wants you to know that whether you start practicing or not, you should, you know what I'm saying? But you are a holy people set apart unto the Most High, your God. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself,
Right.
above all people
Give me Exodus
that are
7
upon
and
the face of the earth.
And he has chosen you to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth, right? The white man, the African, the Ishmaelite, right? All of them people. He's got you above everybody on the face of the earth, right? And for you, sis, last thing I want to leave you with is this.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 11 and verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast,
Right.
that ye may know that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
It's got Egyptians here, but really this is in reference to all Africans, right? So the Most High has put a difference between you and any Cameroonian, whatever the hell they call themselves out there, right? That's the fact. You're not Cameroonian or from Cameroon. You were brought here, which means they knew you weren't their people. That's why they shipped you off. So I advise you to go back and do your history research to find out where you actually come from. The history is going to show you that everybody in West Africa that wasn't an actual Hamite was a practicing Israelite, and they lost their heritage, which is why they're niggas in America now. All right?
Right.
Y'all be easy. Shalom. Brother Rodney?
Man, I tell you, y'all are awesome, man. I praise the Most High today. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.